another video from Aurora. This is episode 2 of Questions Answered. My name is Christian, I'll be your host for this channel as mentioned before, and we'll get into the question of the day. So the question of the day is from our customer Vivienne. It shows, hey Christian, I'm looking for a smaller vehicle, but I want to know what the best thing for me would be, a hatchback or sedan. Well, Vivienne, basically I'd like to start this off by saying, what is a priority for you? Is cargo space a priority for you? Being in a hatchback vehicle, you're going to have a little bit more of a bigger trunk if you're going to be stacking items, especially because when you put that seat down, you're going to have the roof going like this instead of the roof cutting down like that. So you're going to be able to stack more items. Funny thing, actually, when I was moving into my condo up here, basically I was able to move the majority of the stuff I had in a Corolla hatchback because of its high roof. I was able to fit bins in there, clothes, a whole bunch of stuff, my dog or whatever the case is, it was actually a pretty easy move in a car like that. Whereas a sedan, I don't think there's any way that we could do that. Especially with the seats being folded down, you're going to have, of course, where the glass is and the top of the trunk is going to be a lot lower. So if cargo space is something that's important for you, that's something that you'd have to decide, but cargo space could be one pro for a hatchback in that example. Interior space, obviously, as I mentioned before, the interior of the space, if you're going to look at something like a Corolla, for example, is going to be very, very close, but you don't have that sloping roof. So someone like myself, being around, 6 foot, you might have a little bit less headroom than, of course, you would have in the hatchback. So that could be a consideration for you. If you don't have passengers in your vehicle, no problem. That's not something that you have to worry about. But if you do have passengers that might be in the backseat that are a little bit bigger, that's something that you can definitely think about as well. Length and rear visibility. Generally, sedans might be a little bit smaller than the hatchback overall. Not saying that that's always the case, but it might be a little bit smaller overall. So, parking might be a little bit more difficult in some scenarios. If you live in a condo like myself, when you're gonna try to back up and there's that big pillar that's there, might be a little bit harder to fit the vehicle in that space. But it also can be a pro because you might have a bigger view, a bigger back window. So as you're looking behind you, your view might be a little bit more clear in that sense. So again, it could be a pro and a con depending on your situation, but rear visibility could be something that you could be looking for. Weight of the vehicle. Now, both of the weights, if you're going to look at something exactly like a Corolla, the hatchback and the sedan, we're very, very close there, give or take 100 pounds, a couple hundred pounds. It's something, to consider. With Toyota, at least, if you're looking at a lower entry-level model, you're going to get the bigger engine in the hatchback. So even though it might be a little bit heavier, you're going to have the bigger engine, which is nice. So you're going to have a little bit more power for passing on the highway or whatever the case might be. Again, if that's something of interest to you, that's something that you can consider as well. And the good thing with Toyota on both vehicles is, the things that are really, really important, like safety, reliability, resale value, are going to be, consistent between both options. You're not going to lose anything in terms of reliability from going to the hatchback to the sedan. The reliability is going to be basically the same. We're going to use the same components, same transmission, same electrics for the most part. You're not going to have anything like that. So you're really in a win-win situation. It's just, what's your lifestyle? What are you using the vehicle for? And if you have a need that, would suit a hatchback kind of better, go for it. If you don't need that so much and you like the way the sedan is, if you owned a sedan in the past and you like that kind of thing, for sure, it's the option for you. But, I just want to kind of go through those little things with us, at least on the Toyota side there. And I hope that answers your question. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and if you have any other questions, of course, write in. You can contact us at auroratayota.ca. You can email myself, Christian, at capepemberton@auroratayota.ca. Let's get this conversation going. I will be continuing to make videos. We have at least another, almost 50 topics from, viewers who have watched our videos, asking us these questions. So we hope to continue with this. We hope we can answer more and more questions as time goes by. And again, I enjoy making these videos for you. So anything you guys may want to ask, send it to my email. You can contact Aurora Toyota, and we'll hopefully get the answers for you. All right, guys, thank you so much. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.